My name's Jet Taylor, and I wanted to make a separate video elaborating a little bit more on how I was fired for being transgender. In 32 states, it is still legal for a transgender person to be fired just for being who they are. On April 16th of 2015, I was one of those victims. For the past 2 years, I have been working for my father's company, and about a year ago I had come out to him as transgender. So on the morning of April 16th, 2015, my father had called me into the back room to discuss something with me, and he said, "What is this Jet? Why do I keep seeing Jet? What is this?" And I had said, "Dad, that's my new name. That's my name." And he was like, "That's not your name. I gave you your name, and this isn't it." And I was like, "You can't really tell me what I can and cannot do in this situation, because this is my life and I'm ready to start living it as I want and need." Because prior to this, the months leading up to me starting testosterone, I was having terrible panic attacks and anxiety attacks in the office from being misgendered and from them using my birth name, and just from me not being able to come out to people. So in that warehouse, he was telling me, "No, you can't, no, you can't." And we were going back and forth, and I was like, "Listen, like, I really am not even asking for your permission anymore. Like, I am now just informing you that this is what is going to happen." And he told me to leave for the day. So I went back into the office, I went into where I work, and I grabbed my backpack, and he had followed me in there. And he goes, "You leave your personal life at home, this is work." And I looked at him and I said, "This isn't just my personal life, this is who I am. And I am ready to start living full time." So again, he said, "You're not going to do that." I looked him in the eyes and I said, "I'm going to do it." So I walked out into the office where everyone was, and I turned to everyone and I said, "Hey everyone, I'm transgender." And as I turned around, I see my dad pointing. The very first words he said to me were, "You're fired." Right then and there, just fired me for saying the words, "I'm transgender," what he did not want me to tell people. In that very moment, I lost the only income I had to support my transition. There was nothing I could do about it, because technically, it was legal for him to fire me just for saying the words, "I'm transgender." It is so hard to find a job being transgender. As soon as they see the female, as soon as they see the F on my license, it's a no. I'm a human and I work just as hard as everybody else, if not harder. And I am forced to work harder just to be able to even keep my job, just for the simple fact of being transgender. Even though as soon as I hear that, you're out. In 32 states in America where we live, it is legal to be fired simply just for being transgender. In America, we preach about freedom. Being who we are is being free, and you're taking that away from us. You have to read between the lines, see the small print. Freedom for all, except for transgender people. We deserve to live too, and we deserve to make a living, and we deserve to be able to be in a work environment comfortable enough to be ourselves and not worry about being fired, being discriminated against, or, you know, being oppressed. This needs to change. The only way we can change this is by voicing our stories and letting people know that this is actually happening. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Quite frankly, it's their loss.